going to call to order the Tuesday, Tuesday, April 23rd Planning Commission meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Copeland.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call led by Commissioner Pop.
Pop here, Manley here, Burnett here,
Roberts here.
Godwin here.
Copeland here.
Okay, there is a quorum present. Do any commissioners want to remove an item from the consent agenda?
Madam Chair, I'd like to remove item number 2, just for one point of clarification.
Okay, so right now, items 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are approved by consent. We're going to pull item number 2, and is there a staff report?
We don't need it. I just have
Okay.
a quick question for clarification. The original site plan has a stipulation I on the fencing spacing, and the site plan that's submitted has something that I don't think calculates. On the landscaping plan, L1, you'll see a fence detail with a 4-inch gap noted. I just want to make sure that the stipulation is still takes precedence.
So what you're saying is that the fence as shown on the landscape plan does not meet the criteria?
I don't, by my calculation, a 4-inch gap on a 1x6 would not meet the stipulation I. If you read stipulation I.
I see. And the reason for the stipulation is to address that and make that explicitly clear that that's how it has to be. So regardless of what's shown on the plan, the stipulation would take precedence.
Okay. I just want to make sure that that's clear.
How would the Planning Commission like to proceed with item number 2?
I think we can go, I don't have any objection to approving it. I just wanted to make sure that that was clear, because it was submitted on a revised site plan. I didn't want anyone to think that we were approving what's in this revised site plan over the stipulations that had been previously approved.
Okay. Do we
We still need to take action
So we need...
because it was pulled from the consent.
So we need a motion.
This is a site plan. Madam Chair, I move that we approve the site plan SP13-01 for 5-Star Trucking, second revision, according to the original stipulations in the original site plan.
Second.
It has been moved by Commissioner Godwin and seconded by Commissioner Manley to approve SP-1301 5-Star Trucking second revision with the original stated stipulation. Do we have any discussion or questions? All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. Okay, we are now ready for new business item number 1, and Commissioner Burnett needs to...
Madam Chair, I need to excuse myself as I'm a member of the church and a member of the building committee, so I will do that this time.
We still have quorum present, so we are ready for the staff report.
and then just click on it, so I can,
On the first one.
click on it on the other screen. There, thank you. Looking at the 2012 aerial view of the site, you can see that the site is currently vacant. There are a number of single-family homes to the east and the west, with some commercial development to the south and more vacant land to the north. The existing zoning is mostly R1 single-family residential district, with a small portion of it zoned CO, which is the office building district. If approved, the rezoning would take the entire property to the R1 single-family residential district. I am also actually presenting about the final plat as well at the same time. The final plat is 11.48 gross acres, with Lot 1 being about 9.07 acres. Did want to point out an error in the staff report. Tract A, there was the decimal point got moved. It's 0.51 acres, not 5.1. So. And then staff is recommending some minor exceptions for the right-of-way widths per the rules that are allowed in the city code. The development plan map 2008 shows the property to be planned for single-family residential uses and also for business park office uses, which is reflective of the current zoning. Some of the changes that would be made would be involving Poplar Street's location. That was planned to be different. My slides are kind of out of order, so there's probably a better one later. But there are some recommendations for adjustments to the median at US 56 and Santa Fe Street and future Poplar Street to avoid the turning movements that are shown in yellow and red on the screen. So the green is a rough drawing of how those adjustments would be made to prevent dangerous traffic movements. Looking at the US 56 corridor management plan, this is what was adopted by the plan as the preferred option for reconfiguration of this intersection. At the lower right, there's also a picture of the preliminary plat for Waverly Point that was approved in 2007. Originally, Waverly Point was anticipated to be entirely residential with commercial, and the church and the school district's property was not anticipated as part of that.